Hey VV Nation, welcome to the channel. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here, glad to have you here. Well, it's Monday, and it's the 6 p.m. video. What do we talk about on Mondays? We always talk about the top stocks for the week. We get you prepared for the week, and I've got the ability to track what the picks have looked like since we've gotten them. So with that, let's get straight into the VectorVest software. Now, as I look, it all starts with market timing. We got a red light popping up in the color guard today. Got a lot of yellow, got some green, but when I look at what's going on in the market, the MTI or underlying trend of the market is still up. The primary wave or week over week movement of the market is still up. The confirmed call is up. The DEW is up. I am going to tell you to just keep this in mind. RT shows the short-term price trend in the market is now in the red, which means it's down on a week-over-week basis and on a day-over-day basis. It's not time to head for the doors, but I do want you to be cautious in the stocks that you're getting into, right? We got a lot of yellow, got a lot of green, one red. Just be careful. I'm going to go to the market timing graph, take a look at what's going on there. This looks at the over 9,000 stocks that we have. I like that the buy to sell ratio is still above the downward trend line, moving down though, again, caution. And at the underlying trend of the market is still above the downtrend as well. Again, all of this is cautious, and we've got a level of resistance. I'm still going to give you my top weekly picks, but I want you to be careful of what you're doing at this time. Make sure the stocks you get in are going up at the time. Let's go to the viewers tab. Here's my top weekly picks for the U.S. market. Gold is in play. Harmony up over 4.5%, or about 4.5% today. Primerica, Goldfield, another GFI, Northeast Community Bancorp, NECB, and United Therapeutic, UTHR. Look at these. So when I look at these stocks on a weekly basis now, especially in the U.S. market, I'm looking for safe, undervalued. Notice that all of these stocks are undervalued stocks that are rising in price. RTs are all above 1. Look at the double-digit earnings growth. I think for a weekly pick, these are good stocks to be in. So with that being said, I'm going to go over to the portfolios. Here are my top weekly picks and what they look like. Again, here I let this go because I got tied up in a lot of other things. But since we've gotten back into it, nicely rising higher. We are up 6.12%. The new stock that I did add, because I try to maintain 5 stocks, is Harmony Gold. It's up today. A couple of other stocks are down today, but if we go look at the return on investment, since we got into Progressive, we're up over 15%. Aflac, 2 insurance stocks, we're up over 8%. Grupo Financial, GGAL, we're up 7.6%. T-Mobile, we're up 3.5%. And again, Harmony, we just got into today. So not only do I show you my top 5 weekly picks for the U.S. and Canadian market, we do track their movement. And I only add stocks when I need a stock. Now, I want to show you what the stops are. These are all buy recommended stocks, safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. If any of these stocks move from a buy recommendation, we get out of the stock. So you'll notice that all of these stocks, even if they're up or down, they're all buy recommendations. If any of these stocks turn to a hold, we get out of them and we take the profits. All right, that was for the U.S. market. And again, we only got into 1 new stock. The other 4 were already doing their thing. Let's move over to the Canadian market. Wow, a lot more of a Christmas tree effect going on here. Red, yellow, and green. Today's data says VectorVest does not advocate buying any new stocks at this time, but the underlying trend of the market is up. The primary wave is up. The confirmed call is up. The market timing calls are up as well. So let's go over to the graphs though. Look at that. This is a 1-year graph of the Canadian market just coming off a new 1-year high. Look at this. The MTI, or the underlying trend of the market, is above the value of 1. The buy to sell ratio back and forth. Buy to sell ratio is at 0.99 and RT is above 1. But again, still, I want you to be careful. I still have stocks, but bottom left, top right is exactly what you're looking for. Now, when I go to the stocks in the Canadian market, I had to go a different direction because it was tough to find the safe undervalued stocks rising in price because the Canadian market is so resource rich, whether it's oil or gold or any other resources. So I had to go a different direction when looking at the Canadian stocks. Notice that all of the RVs are still above 1. These stocks all do have upside. The relative safeties are not all above 1, so it doesn't meet the exact mantra of buying safe undervalued stocks that are rising in price, but I did use a search called weekly stocks on the move. All right. Let's go to another search real quick. So I just wanted to show you weekly stocks on the move. RT trending higher for 3 days. The growth rate less than the stock's sales growth. I want sales growth to be higher than earnings growth, but I want earnings growth rate to be greater than 0. And because of the stocks, instead of having the average volume at 100,000, I'm looking at average volume greater than or equal to 50,000. So let's get to the stocks for this week. We're looking at PNG, MSA, SES, SMCI. Very interesting about SMCI as a sell recommendation, but fundamentally sound stock. Could it be on the rise? And U.UN, which is Sprott Physical Uranium. Let's graph these stocks real quick. Let's take a look. Put these on a 1-year graph. There it is. Let's take that off and take that off. Rising stock, bottom left, top right. Gotta love it. New 1-year high. Next one, MSA. Coming off a level of support, almost at this level of resistance. I'd like to see it break above, but I do like the move. Watch the wicks on the top of these candles. Next one, wow, sitting in a channel, but right off the 1-year high. Nice bounce off support, nice run up. RT's running up as well. The next one is the concerning one, which is SMCI. Now, there is a silver lining here. The stock is coming off a low, nicely moving higher. I've got a level of resistance sitting at $16.58. I'd love to see if it can fade the gap. And RT is on the rise. I'd be careful, but this is a super aggressive move if you get into SMCI on the Canadian side. And last but not least, U.UN, Sprott Physical Uranium coming off support. There's the trend higher, broke through the downtrend, and RT is above 1. I like this pick. All right, so with that being said, these are your safe undervalued stocks that are rising in price. Let's go look at the portfolios here. Not as good. I'm working on it. Look at, as I said, I was working on it, nicely starting to rise higher. Look at these return on investment since I've given you these stocks. HPSA up 23%, PRL 14%, Kinross Gold 14%. And every stock in this portfolio is now making money. We just need to get out of the doldrums. And by the end of the year, I think that we will. Folks, this video is over to get you started in the week in the right direction. We've got the top weekly picks for you and what they're doing. Folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya. You guys have wanted it, and we're responding. You wanted an extension to the end of summer education sale, and we're giving it to you. This sale now is extended up to September 30th of 2024. That's right, up to 70% off on some of the courses that we offer. And you know something? Nobody ever is going to invest your money like you do. It's important that you get the best education possible. We've got bottom fishing courses. We have technical courses like Trade Like a Pro, Options Jumpstart, and knowing when to sell. And guess what, folks? There's another caveat. It's 100% money back guarantee. That's right, folks. Go to www.vectorvest.com/sale to take advantage of some of these courses. And you know, there's an all-access passage you can do for the best value. www.vectorvest.com/sale. Extended up until September 30th. Hope you take advantage of it.